Influencer suspected something was wrong with boyfriend, and then security footage confirmed her worst thoughts. Influencer Alexa Lozzi recounted her nightmare breakup on a recent episode of the Unbothered podcast. Influencer Alexa Lozzi told the story of a bad relationship with an even worse ending on an episode of the Unbothered podcast with Chloe Madison. Lozzi said she became suspicious of her then-boyfriend when he refused to visit while she was out of town for 2 weeks on a work trip. When she came home, Lozzi says she found that he was seeing another woman using their home security footage, which he initially tried to keep her from accessing. Influencer Alexa Lozzi is opening up about a particularly negative past relationship experience and the sleuthing way she says she discovered that her boyfriend was cheating. The social media star, 30, opened up about her ex during a recent episode of her Unbothered podcast with co-host Chloe Madison, 28. Lozzi explained that she was in a relationship years ago with a man who was so controlling of everything she did, to the point where his actions stirred up concern amongst her friends. Lozzi admitted she's pretty naive and assumed her then-boyfriend had her best interest at heart, but he sparked some suspicions when he refused to come visit her while she was out of town in New York for work. Despite the fact that they lived together at the time, Lozzi said he gave a million reasons why he couldn't come see her. He claimed that he couldn't afford the flight, even though she claims he was tremendously successful in business. Instead, her best friend visited and confronted Lozzi about the relationship. The pal pushed Lozzi to further question her boyfriend's reluctance to fly out to New York, noting that after almost a year of isolating Lozzi from her friends, the man was suddenly giving her an unprecedented amount of space. "Why is he now totally okay with you going on a trip, not answering your FaceTime calls?" she recalled her friend wondering. "He's not answering your calls. He's not also trying to call you a zillion times a day." When Lozzi returned from her work trip, she says she knew in my core that there was something going on with her boyfriend. "I walked into the house and things were just off," she told Madison, noting that several skincare products seemed used, including her La Mer moisturizer, a particularly pricey product. Things had been shuffled around, like things he wouldn't have been using. "I could tell my fragrances were kind of out of place," Lozzi continued. "I was like, someone has been here." I knew, while she was out of town, her boyfriend set up security cameras in the house, but he denied Lozzi's request for the system's login information. He claimed it wasn't done being set up yet, though she wasn't convinced. "That's when I knew. I was like, I have to get into those cameras. I need to know," she said on the podcast. When night came around, Lozzi said she woke up and felt compelled to check out the security camera, and luckily she guessed that password, her own birthday, on her first attempt. She looked through footage from her 2 weeks away, and, like clockwork, she said it showed a woman coming in at the same time every night and leaving at the same time the next day. She was also shocked to notice that the person looked identical to Lozzi herself. She then screenshotted the footage and sent it to a friend who works in cybersecurity, and he was quickly able to identify the woman. When Lozzi found her on Instagram, she saw that her boyfriend and all of his friends showed as following the mysterious person. "That's when I decided, I'm going to go crazy," Lozzi remembers. She printed about 600 photos from the security footage and placed them all around his house, including on pillows, under sheets, in books and laptops, and even over the cap of his car's gas tank. "I just wanted to make sure that his mom would find it, that his friends would find it, that the cleaner would find it," she added. "I was like, this will haunt you for a long time." She then packed up her things and decided to confront her now ex face-to-face, giving him one more chance to come clean about his actions. After he denied the cheating, Lozzi pulled out several of the printed photos to prove her point. "I looked at him and I go, don't you ever contact me again. Don't you ever contact my friends again. Everyone that follows the other woman is out of my life. Tell them never to contact me. You are done and I never want to see you again," Lozzi said of her breakup words. Over 6 months later, she actually met her boyfriend's secret fling, who tried to offer an explanation. However, Lozzi told the woman that she had no interest in speaking about the matter, even if she was only partially responsible for the situation. I go, I don't really blame you, but I do cause you new. So we're not going to get into it. We're not friends, Losey said of their in-person interaction. You're not being kind to me. You need to just leave me alone.